What is the little girl looking for in the swamp of this future world? Suddenly, she leaned down and dug out something very disgusting. She looked at it twice and realized she couldn't keep it, so she threw it away. Following the robot's prompts, she dug out new substance. This time she put it carefully into her bag. This is a rare food in this world. She suddenly discovered a cute caterpillar and carefully put it into the bottle. The little girl, who had found the food, bounced on her way home. In fact, this is not what she wanted to do. But in this world where dangers linger everywhere, she can only avoid these hungry man-eating insects by jumping around. If someone is accidentally bitten, they can be poisoned. Hi, Film Flash here. Today I'll be explaining a science fiction movie called Vesper. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. This film tells the story of a little girl named Vesper, who fights for her own survival. Humans tried to prevent ecological crisis and dived into a genetic technology, which failed. As a result, some genetic viruses escaped into the wild and wiped out all edible foods. This resulted in an oligarchy, where some people lived in an enclosed city called Citadel while everyone else struggles to survive in the wild. The Citadel gives them modified seeds that require a special process to be made fertile. Only the scientists of the Citadels know the details of this process. Vesper is still studying seed regeneration, but even with the development of high-tech organisms, there is no result yet. The little girl came home and started preparing the day's dinner. She made all the food into liquid and put it in the bag. In this way, her vegetative father, Darius, can obtain nutrients. This mechanical heart is the driving force between the little girl and her daddy. Darius can only communicate by using a drone that looks like a floating robot head. He uses the drone to accompany Vesper in her daily routine, while his real body stays in bed. The little girl came to the basement covering her mouth and nose. Because here are all mutated viruses, this withered skeleton is the little girl's mother. She took out the caterpillar she caught today and shared her beauty with her mother. Then the girl threw the caterpillar into the bottle. The glamour of the caterpillar, an unknown object on the road, faded instantly. Suddenly, the girl heard a nose outside. She came up to see it was a pilgrim, the faceless beings called jugs picking up iron pieces scattered around. The little girl and the robot said they would find out one day where the iron is transported. She walked to the door of the house and found that all the man-eating insects at the door were dead. She nervously went into the house to check and found the machine supporting her father's heart was damaged. The girl panicked and tried to gather everything, but then she heard her father's rapid breathing. The robot collapsed because her father's brain was not functioning properly. The girl had no choice but to seek the help of her tried sword. When she arrived, she saw a sick woman restrained on the ground. Jonas, the leader of the group, ordered a young boy to deal with the woman, whom he considered useless. The woman pushed the boy away, which made everyone laugh at him. In anger, the boy stabbed the woman, and instantly, everyone's expressions turned serious. It turned out Jonas was the girl's second uncle, who raised these children to use their blood as a trade for food seeds in the Citadel. The second uncle demanded the girl use her blood in exchange for helping her father repair the generator. After drawing her blood, he betrayed her, throwing her out after crossing the river. With no other options, the girl returned to her uncle to steal the energy source. Just as she was leaving, she discovered the seeds her uncle had been cultivating, the same seeds she had been researching for so long. Naturally, she didn't let it go, grabbing as many as she could. On her way back home, drones flew overhead. After she fixed her father's ventilator, she lay beside him and shared everything she had taken that day. Her father was furious, and after a heated argument, the girl stormed outside. Looking up, she saw the woman she had helped earlier was now severely weakened by the surrounding biological viruses. The girl pulled a strange plant insect from the woman's leg and applied her own research on fungus repair. Her father urged her to send the woman away, fearing she could become a problem. When the woman woke up, she asked if the girl had seen her father. The girl replied that he wasn't with her when she found her. The woman then explained that she had been traveling with her father on a glider and they crashed nearby. She asked the girl to help her find him, promising compensation in return. The woman looked at the food in her bowl, and the girl assured her it was the best they had. At that moment, Vesper's father suddenly pulled out the ventilator due to a power short circuit. The woman took a deep breath and cleared it, helping him calm down. The next day, Vesper went to the forest to search for the woman's father. She found signs of damage from the glider and, eventually, the man himself. But her second uncle arrived with his men, recognizing that the man was supplying blood. In a fit of anger, the second uncle strangled him to death. The second uncle then pulled out a patterned scarf and realized there was another traveler with the man. Vesper didn't dare tell the woman the truth, saying only that she found nothing. Over time, the woman's limp healed thanks to Vesper's research on synthetic organisms. The woman promised that once back at the Citadel, she would support Vesper's research. Vesper took the woman to her research base, filled with beautiful, bioengineered organisms, the only beauty in her life in this chaotic world. With her research, Vesper hoped to escape this harsh life. Meanwhile, her second uncle destroyed the robot that connected to her father's brain, threatening her for having stolen the seeds earlier. When he wasn't watching, she ran away with the damaged robot. While looking for a place to repair it, she came across a horrific scene and was soon pinned down by a group of bows. They branded her hand with a hot seal, marking her as the property of her second uncle. When she returned home, the woman asked her what happened, but Vesper kept to herself, focused on fixing the robot. The woman comforted her, promising a brighter world someday. Vesper finally told her about the death of her father, and the woman was heartbroken, crying over his remains in the river. As Vesper helped her out, she noticed a wound on the woman's back. When she touched it, countless tentacles emerged. The woman revealed that she was a clone, created by the castle, and that she and her father had fled to avoid capture. Feeling betrayed, Vesper lashed out at the woman. Once home, she asked the woman to leave, doubting her own abilities to change their situation. Her father explained the meaning behind the brand on her hand. It symbolized ownership by her second uncle. The woman, remorseful over the father's death and her deception, wanted to destroy her own genetic structure. Vesper stopped her, encouraging her to stay and help each other. While treating the woman's wounds, she discovered that her body held multiple DNAs, none matching her core. This revelation inspired her to mix the woman's DNA with her own. By doing so, she unlocked the key to the castle's seeds, successfully producing fertile seeds that could end their starvation. Her excitement was short-lived when her second uncle arrived. He tried to trace the scarf he found earlier at the wreckage. He saw the woman and noticed the wound on her back. He dipped his hands and found out she's a clone. He planned to use the woman to enter the castle, and she tried to seduce him to save herself, but that didn't work out. Vesper attacked the uncle from behind but couldn't stop him, but together with the woman, they managed to subdue her uncle, making a deal that she could unlock the seed's potential. That night, blue glowing trees appeared in front of their house, followed by a yellow substance entering their home, which released some gas. Her father warned them it was time to escape to the southern castle for safety, though Vesper was hesitant to leave him behind. After some persuasion, she decided to go. Her second uncle, however, was ambushed outside, and soon, men in black came to Vesper's house too. Finding it empty, they blew it up, killing the father. Hearing the explosion, Vesper knew her father was gone. She fled with the woman, careful to avoid the dangerous red grasses around them. The woman suggested they stay hidden, but soon, the men in black found them, forcing the woman to separate to keep Vesper safe. One of the men in black chasing them encounters the red grass and was immediately eliminated. The two of them crawled out and suddenly a sound was made. The men in black noticed and the girls attacked him from behind. The man was disarmed and Vesper managed to deliver a blow. She threw a box containing the red grass at the men and they ate him up. The woman told Vesper she's the one they are after and won't stop till they get her. She leaves Vesper unconscious and allows the soldiers to take her. She lets her know that she has the seeds and she can save her people from starvation. Vesper woke up to her burnt house. Feeling dejected, she wanted to bury the seeds as she has lost hope of living without her loved ones. But when she saw their children, following a group of pilgrims gathered around her, she found a reason to continue. She climbed a tall structure, gazing at the desolate wilderness and the castle beyond. Taking a handful of seeds, she scattered them into the wind, hoping to restore life to the barren land. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also comment the video you'd like to us to do next. Till next time, bye.